We gonna start this off right. We got some bad in the night. We gonna start this off right. Yeah, in the house tonight. Welcome, 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 welcome. What up, everybody? This is Etienne, and this is another journey on my road to the 2026 marathon. I appreciate you being with me. If this is your first time, welcome in. If not, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Slow and steady start to the week. This week, got 6.5 miles on the board. About 18 to go for the goal of 24.5. We are working. We're growing. We're getting there. The miles are getting faster. The legs are getting stronger. The rest days and stretching sessions and workouts, the strength training is getting more and more important as I go. So now it's time to work smarter, not harder. As it's been since day one of this journey, injury prevention, priority number one, non-negotiable. So we're getting to it. We're getting there. I just was looking at this and been looking at this over the last couple of days. Just wanted to kind of do a little recap or status update. Going back to my very first month starting this training journey, which was November of 2025. So almost 5-6 months ago, which is crazy that flies by so quickly. Just about 5 months to be exact, maybe a little bit more. 18 runs logged in November, average pace of 12:04. Total run time, 8.5 hours. And total miles was 42.2. That was my slow and steady start. I was not giving myself any pressure. Wasn't trying to do too much, just really focused on trying to learn how to run. I think we've done a good job of that. Fast forward those 5 months, progress report for March so far is 10 runs so far. Average pace of 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Total run time is 10 hours, 26 minutes, 59 seconds. And I've got 63.7 miles on the board so far for this month. And we're pretty much 3/4 of the way through it. So a lot of progress. I just needed to stop for a moment and acknowledge the fact that the growth is there. The gains are happening. That's it. That's all I really can ask for from myself, and of course to get better each iteration. Long run today looks a lot different than it did in those early couple of months, and I feel very good about that. I feel even more encouraged and inspired to continue getting better. I know if I've chopped that down to a little under 10 minutes, I can take the next month or two to chop it down to 9, little under 9, somewhere comfortable, cozy in the 8s, high 8s in the next 1 to 2 months. That'll be amazing. That'll make me feel good about my progress. And you know, that's the goal. That's the target. We're aiming for it. We'll see where we net out. Gotta go back to this because it's so important in the current state of affairs, but I just want to run down the top 5 news stories happening in these United States as of today. Number 1, Iran war escalation and energy impact. The escalating conflict in Iran has caused global oil prices to surge, leading to fears of increased inflation and rising mortgage rates in the United States. As if home buying and the American dream wasn't turbulent enough prior to this latest geopolitical shit show. We got a little bit of global panic and what they're marketing as catastrophe to go on top of that. Number 2, top U.S. counterterrorism official resigns. A senior official resigned over the escalating war with Iran, stating that Iran posed no imminent threat. So, the people who are responsible for fighting terrorism and keeping this country safe are resigning because they're basically like, hey man, this is some fuck shit. We shouldn't be doing any of this. I gotta wash my hands of this while there's still time. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. All checks out. Number 3, Trump DHS pick advances amid controversy. Senator Mark Wayne Mullins' nomination for Homeland Security Secretary moved forward, despite opposition from a Republican committee chairman. Reuters and NBC News report that one. I'm going to skip right on over that one because it doesn't resonate with me, if I'm being honest with you. I know that it will impact all of us, but some of you got to pick our battles here. Number 4, voting ID and election security debate. A CBS News poll finds wide support for photo ID in voting, while highlighting that few Americans understand the specifics of the proposed SAVE Act. So there we got a little bit of voter suppression sprinkling down from the skies because we all know that there's underrepresented communities that have a lot less access to the ability to get IDs updated and to have passports and all that jazz. Won't dwell on it. Number 5, major local incidents and deaths. I don't know why that was a hard word to say. Incidents and deaths. An Idaho mayor died after collapsing at a town hall event. A cold case murder suspect was arrested, highlighting significant emotional local stories dominating headlines, per NBC News and ABC News. In any rate, a bunch of wild headlines in the news today. Nothing new that we haven't seen before, but I wanted to just kind of chronicle some of those big things that are trending in my world of relevance. NBA playoffs are going to be starting soon. A big basketball fan, obviously. They're probably at one of the all-time lows in terms of sentiment towards how the game of basketball is played and how the league operates. And yet, we are currently creeping towards expanding the league by adding in a couple of new franchises and expansion teams. So we'll see. Everything is sales. Everything is money. But hopefully some good can trickle into the league because we need it, especially with folks like LeBron and soon to be KD and Steph all kind of winding down and being a lot closer toward retirement. Shout out this week is to Nathan Martin. I'm a little late to the party on this one, but earlier this month was the 2026 Los Angeles Marathon, and Nathan was the winner. Absolute insane photo finish, very impressive. He came from what looked to be second place and stole the show in a very unexpected W for Nathan. It was inspiring. It was a perfect example of somebody giving everything that they can, 200,000% effort until the very last second, and that's the type of reward and the type of success that can come from it. So put in the work, continue grinding, and the gains and the results will be there. That's the theme of today's episode. So appreciate you tapping in as always. Thank you for your time. Stay blessed. Stay at peace.